All right, Jake, you have the LSC championship this weekend. Just kind of how prepared are you guys for it?
Oh, I think that it's been a roller coaster of a fall, but I think with everything that we've kind of handled through the last month or so, we're about in as good of a spot as we could hope to be in at this point. I think our boys are right on track to go and win an eighth straight LSC title. The girls, I think that we should be on the podium, top three. I don't know if we can knock off DBU or not, but we're gonna give them some pressure and see what happens.
So, Jake, what makes you so confident that the men can bring home the eighth straight title?
Well, we've got the talent. I mean, if we don't win, it'll be a huge disappointment. Our PRs on the track and on the cross country course, we probably have at least 5 guys running that are pretty much better than everyone else's too when it comes to PRs. So we'll really not be doing our job if we don't go out there and take it. And not just from a PR standpoint. I mean, our guys have been looking good the last about 10 days. And really, even though we struggle a bit getting going, we're starting to look like the team that we were last year that was 10th in the nation. So it'll be a big disappointment, big letdown if we don't just go out there and take care of business, because we've got the guys that are definitely better than all the other teams out there by a large margin. And we just need to go out there and take care of business.
Did you cap the Blue and Gold Classic for us?
Yeah, we were. That was our first kind of sign that things were starting to come together for us after a little bit of a rough start. But we had Batar Ruganegwa. He's experienced and he's acting like he knows what he's doing now, so he knows he belongs up front. Arno Taki had a 2-minute PR for us to run as our number 2. You talk about a guy who's just a straight 800-meter guy. He's really bought into the fact that he needs to be able to run cross country well in order to be a really good 800-miler on the track. So he had a big breakthrough for us, and that gives us some real depth heading into this weekend. And then Briggs Whitley kind of had his best race in over a year. And we had a freshman, Harry Lurador. He really came through and looked the way that we saw him prior to Lubbock. He had a little struggle in Lubbock, but we didn't run our guy who won at LCU. We didn't run Innocent Merwanashka, and we still won by 10 points. Ezekiel Kipchircher, he ran his first full race, and he's been running with our top guys now the past week or so. So we're going to have a slew of guys out there ready to run. So like I said, these are all guys that are at a national level, and they're ready to go take care of business. So I'm putting the pressure on them that they should just go out there and do it.
Talk a little bit about how's Florence looking.
Florence is another one I'm very, very confident in. That I mean, she's doing things that a lot of girls I've coached or seen as teammates in the past. She's doing things that none of them have done before. So I'm very, very confident in her and seeing what she's going to do out there. That it'll be great for her to have some competition with those DBU girls. But I'm just like the boys, very, very confident that she has a little bit more talent than the rest of the field, and expect her to go out there and really show why we brought her to West Texas A&M. And then we've got the rest of the girls. Our girls were a little bit more of a roller coaster than the guys over the past month, but they've got a little fire. They've got a chip on their shoulder. They want to try and still prove some people wrong. So DBU is definitely the favorite, but I know Daphne Pate, she really wants to get out there. She's really shown up at conference championships last year during her freshman year. So I don't doubt that she's going to try and do the same thing. She might not be at 100% shape, but she's gonna go, and she's a great competitor. So we're looking forward to see what she brings. Same thing with Naya Senna, that we kind of have her in the same boat, not 100% shape, but she really wants to go out there and compete. So those two girls will kind of be the big factors in how our team fares. We got 3 or 4 girls that will kind of fill out our top 5 that should be a good enough 4 or 5 to at least solidify a second or third finish, but just depending on how good they run will be whether we can make some noise with DBU or not. But it'll be a little bit tougher on the ladies' side there, a lot tougher.